Just if we want to speak to focus on India, we can say that after 2 years, 1 year which was difficult of 2021 was a strong recovery for us, and we are really at this moment enjoying the amazing recovery of the Indian economy, about the real estate, about the project and everything. It's a very dynamic market in which I believe that at this moment we are also gaining market share. In fact, when you look at our offer, we are known for few products, but clearly we have big position in wiring devices. So what we call the user interface. How do we interact with a customer to switch on the light, to in fact take the control of installation. We are also very good in what we call protection and power, with a position of leader in the market. And we have also a very good position in UPS, which is a big portion of our market, with a brand which is known as Numeric, which is a leader in this field in India. My concern is always complex to say what is our market share, because our field is so wide and so on. But I would like to say that in wiring devices we are among the leaders, in protection clearly in leaders, and in UPS as well. So in both of these solutions, in those three solutions here, we have a position of leaders, part of the leaders of the country. It's going to be a growth above 20% versus last year. And we are following a year where we were as well above 20%. So really, we have a very good dynamic. As I was saying, we are investing globally. We have to understand that Legrand is producing in India more than roughly 80% of our products are produced in India. So for that, in order to bring new product, as you can see here, we need always to invest in our market. We will always to invest in R&D, but also in new production facilities and so on. And I would like to say that it's always for India above 5% of our turnover in investment. Let's say, I would like, we speak for financial year or fiscal year, but we can say, don't want to make a mistake, it's roughly around the 3,000 crore. Am I right to say crore? It's always a little bit complex for me. I think, electrical industry, wherever in the world, is highly linked to the standard of the market and the way the people are living. So the market is a little bit specific here. It's a little bit specific for us. That's the reason why we are developing our product in India for India, because you need to have a specific solution. I would like to say that the market is what is the characteristic of the market are the product that we are putting inside, but also the way we address it, the route to our customer. I would like to say that India is a very structured market with a lot of partners, distributors, specifiers, architects, and developers. And I would like to say on that field, it's quite similar to what we can feel in some other markets. But the quality of this network of partners is really impressive in India. It's what I was saying. I think that Legrand India is the fourth subsidiary of the group. At group level, it's the fourth bigger one, and the group is absolutely keen to continue to invest. We are keen to continue to invest in this country, because we are also convinced that we have in front of us quite amazing opportunities, and that's the reason why we are still we have a big appetite to continue to invest in this country. We've got some plan, but I'm sorry, it's a little bit, this one is a little bit confidential, but we have planned to increase our footprint in India in the coming months.
Started a new Innoval in Hyderabad. So we already had an office. Hyderabad is a major town for us in terms of our market and market share. So we wanted to give this activity and facility for our customers in Hyderabad to come and visit and see all the products what we are manufacturing and selling in India. So this is a new facility. We have moved into a new office. Alongside, we also have invested into this range what we call Innoval. So when we say SKUs, the units is more than 16,000 what I sell in India. But if I broadly put them in the categories, one is the user interface, that means switches, sockets. There are 7-8 different ranges which are there, aesthetically different, price-wise different, position-wise different. Then there is something which is called electrical distribution. That means protection, power, all products which are used to distribute energy in a building or wherever you are using it. Third, which is more relating to building automation. So which comprises of digital infrastructure, sensors, controls, and broadly these are the categories where the products are categorized and used. As I said, each one has a different ranges and things, but overall I think it's more than 16,000 SKUs which we are selling in India. Okay, so numbers difficult to share, but as Tony also mentioned it a minute back, that we are leaders in the protection and power, so we have a major share. In the case of UI, the wiring devices, we started 20 years back in this country, and we are already into the leadership position in terms of it. Distribution, again, we have a very major share in terms of it. Figures difficult to share. So as a organization, we always add products every year, and the logic is that we must keep the market going, give the options to our customers. It should not be that they are stuck to only one particular range, one particular aesthetic. The moment there is a new opportunity, new technology, or new aesthetics available, we want to give that facility to our customers at first. So we are innovative. We all our products are innovative. We are ensuring that products are best in technology, and so are in aesthetics. The new designs, the new colors, what should be there should come first in Legrand. That's our objective always. So as I mentioned that when we have a large setup for the manufacturing, and I mentioned 7 different factories, a major setup out of around 5,700 our employees were there. There's a major portion which is at the background who are supporting the factories, SCMs, operations, everything. So there is always an investment because our markets are growing, our sales is growing, our revenues are growing. So we have to match up with investment into our existing factories. As mentioned by Tony again, I cannot comment about the new facilities per se, but there are a lot of expansions which are happening within our existing factory. I think it's when you grow, one of the objectives of the organization to grow in a geographical area also. That means we should be able to reach to wherever our products are selling. So that is always one of the consideration while we are strategizing the market or looking at India, which is a large country in its own way. So that is one of the concern, but when and how, I'm sorry, right now I cannot share. Very good market. And I think what I really appreciate about the Hyderabad market is customer is very knowledgeable. They understand what they are going to buy, which suits my way of working, because we also want to educate and give the information, share the information with all our customers, so they select a product based on knowingly what are the reasons why he is investing this much money of his into his project. That is critical. And when I look back last 20 years, the kind of growth we have had in Hyderabad, and I'll say the old Andhra Pradesh, now it is Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, has been phenomenal. I think we have grown, especially when I look at the wiring devices. It is one of the most leading brand in the market.